Question. So, what have I learned about stockpiling in the last over a year and a half? Let's talk about it back in a minute. Hey, this is Jan. I'm from New York City, and I love, love, love helping other people to keep some more of their own hard earned money. How's everybody doing today? Hope that this audio video, as always, finds everybody doing well. I started to like stockpile, honestly, in about, I believe it was late July, but definitely August of 2021. Now, don't get me wrong. I always had at least 2 weeks as far as stockpiling goes. That was a given. But then I said, no, Jan, it's time to expand your horizons. So I'd like to mention a few things that I have personally experienced on today's show and tomorrow mornings as well. So this is part one today. Come back tomorrow morning. We'll continue on this topic. I believe this is a very important topic. And proof of the pudding is what we went through in general in this majority country recently with this cold snap, arctic blast. Just so many reminders how important it is to be prepared. I have learned, not that I didn't know it in the back of my mind, but I am now a confirmed believer of the following, that it is better, and it is always better to err on the side of caution. And that's why to this day, it baffles me why some people are like, well, devil may care about certain things in reference to stockpiling groceries. But here is what specifically what I actually really, really learned. Store what you like what you store. Forget about beauty metrics. I mean, if I'm just going to fill up that shelf just so I can make a video to make you guys say, oh, Janet knows more about stockpiling. If I don't, let's say I do not use a lot of flour, okay? Let's say I do not use it at all, okay? Would it make sense for a person like myself to stock up on flour? Absolutely not. However, I also learned from very important sources that it is important to keep basic ingredients on hand should there be some sort of a shortage that may require that basic ingredient. So instead of having, let's say, 5-pound bags of flour for me, that would be silly. But in my case, I should have, at the very least, a bare minimum. But use what you have and have what you use. Very, very important. Next, if there is any item, for example, that you can get a great deal on, and you know that your family, that you guys use it all the time, don't just think of the immediate week ahead. We have to learn that, you know what, life goes on beyond a week. Okay. So therefore, if it is some product that you're getting a really great deal on, let's take, for example, my instant coffee. Now, my instant coffee, I got a deal on. I enjoy my instant coffee. I enjoy this specific brand because it tastes exactly like another brand that is much more costly. And I get a deal on that brand. And I also get them in plastic jars because those plastic jars that it comes in, to me, can be also recycled for storage. It's just like a crazy thing. So I'm like totally happy with my instant coffee. So what happened was with that product, I know I use it. I thought that I would need one per month. As it turns out, I'm actually using that jar about a month to a month and a half, for even a little bit longer. So I had stocked up for myself on 4 jars. I am good to go for about 6.5 to 7 months. And when I catch that specific item on sale again, you better believe that I'm going to pick up another 4 of those jars, and I will be set beyond a year. And with prices being as they are, up, down, well, steadily up, and especially on coffee items, you know I'm going to do my best to stock up on those items. There you go. I save a ton of money on coffee. I mean, that's its own show. One day I think I'll do just that, talk about that. Plan to retrain the brain. That is something I learned. Keep an open mind, okay? Just don't talk about, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Walk the walk and do the this and do the that. Make a concerted effort, a conscientious effort. Yes, I really plan every single grocery haul to include, you could just say to yourself, let's just say it's 2 items every single grocery haul. 2 items every single grocery haul with great intention to stockpile over a period of time. Let's say that your grocery hauls occur once a week. 2 items for the stockpile. That means you had 8 items at the end of the month for your stockpile, painlessly and simply. Or, for example, if you grocery shop every 2 to 3 weeks, you see where I'm going with this. I would strongly suggest that if you do a longer term grocery shopping, to definitely increase the amount of items for your stockpile. My general thought would be 2 different items per week. That way, it is about 8 different items per month. That all adds up. Just saying, just saying. So, definitely plan ahead, and it really pays to retrain the brain. Now, tomorrow when I come back, I'd like to talk to you more about other specific items that we can handle through stockpiling. The important steps, for example, of rotating your stockpile. It all sounds a little complicated to anyone who's contemplating this from the beginning, but it really is not. And do not get overwhelmed. Right now we are approaching literally, like literally in a matter of days, we are approaching the end of the year. I cannot think of a better time to begin stockpiling. During this time, you can still get some really good deals on canned goods. So I would say check them out and begin. And if you are concerned about storage, thinking, oh my goodness, I don't live in a big apartment type thing, or even a huge house. No, it starts as simply as even using a cardboard box. When there is a will, there is a way. You will feel much better knowing that you have that little bit of a safety net. Again, I just want to remind everyone to look back at the recent past. If you were affected by inclement weather, and in some places, literally impossible weather to get around, think ahead and you will not regret it. So, in the meantime, I will be back tomorrow and we'll talk more about this very important subject. Take good care and don't forget to do this. If you found value in this video or any other of my videos, I would greatly appreciate it if you smash down the like button and don't forget to subscribe to come back for some more thoughts. Have a great day, everybody, and take good care.